It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And an Eagle first down.
Viking 18.
Throwing on first down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Seven Pirates.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Working quickly here.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On the jump.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
19. 79 Broncos.
One of the tight ends motions right. This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Fourth down, Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series.
Jason Myers will
Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Jump off, caught by his back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
7-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking from the gun, Williams. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Off the play fake, Williams. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. On play action, here's Williams. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
The 16-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. we heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. To throw is Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. To throw, Williams. Running right side by Kincaid. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go! 70, Timber Wolf. Ready!
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Ready!
Motion the tight end over. First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Ready!
First and 10 from the 32.
79 Broncos! Bronco leading!
From the gun, it's Ward. That's complete. David Njoku. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Williams will look to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He connects on the deep shot. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Ready, set. Get up. Check. 19 Tiger. Trap 60.
Ward's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
8-yard gain. Brings up second down. At the 14-yard line.
Ward now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, second and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on.
They send the tight end in motion.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
What is it? Hold on. Check one more.
Williams to throw. They'll set up a screen to McCaffrey. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams on the play action. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. And finds Adams downfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Go! Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll throw, third and long. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So that brings up fourth and long. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Myers' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready, sit up.
Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. Go right side and Dobbs has it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, sit up.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, they go back to McCaffrey. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Into the hands of Dell. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
1st down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams from the gun. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by a field goal. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Looking to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Check.
They send a man in motion.
18 Cardinals. 18, 5 here. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 60 Mavericks.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. That brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
To throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Fourth down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Second and a yard.
Here he is to throw.
26-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Working from the gun, Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams on first down.
first down. It really can. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 79 Broncos. Panthers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Vikes.
From the gun, it's Ward. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And what a play! He scores! They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.